I literally just made shirts out of me hitting a deer, and there's no better way to celebrate Christmas than to rock a shirt with a damn Supra killing a deer. Multiple designs are up on my website, JTSRacing.com. I figured I'd make it into a meme. If you order express by the 22nd or 23rd, you should have it by Christmas. Depending on when you're watching this, the website should be pretty plain for the holiday season. And if the website doesn't work, just check back in a few hours because it's pretty new. Anyways, back to the video.
Wrapping my car around a tree, I'm gonna die slowly in the snow. Christmas is f***ing canceled. One of Santa's reindeer on his sleigh detached and got mad, came back and ruined Christmas. No, this is not clickbait, and unfortunately I really wish it was. I literally have the footage to prove it, which I'll play right here. The story goes like this. The car gets put into the interior shop to completely finish the whole interior, get everything done. Everything we talked about in the last few videos. Old news. While we were waiting for some material in the interior shop, there was a car show going on, so I was like, alright, we're dry on content. Let's bring the car to, I don't know, a car show with half of the interior in it, right? Because that's how we roll. I didn't post anything because on my way back from the car show, well, that's when the whole Santa's sleigh, deer release, bam, boom, pop, everything happened. Translate that into modern English. My Supra had struck a deer that night. So what, as you could see, the damages aren't visibly terrible. The front bumper is a little chipped up, the fiberglass completely ruined it. Let me tell you, this front bumper is so rare. You cannot find one real, and I say real, not a replica, real Blitz kit for sale. Everything is discontinued. If you try to buy it from any parts store, it'll be listed, but then you buy it and your order will get canceled because it's discontinued. Now in this video, I'm gonna go check on the Supra, show you guys a little update on all the damages, and the Supra's currently in the body shop right now, whatever. Everything at the body shop is kind of being assessed right now, assessing, can we actually salvage this super rare, probably one of a few hundred in the world remaining Blitz kits, because people either probably threw them out or crashed them. We're also looking at the fender alignment, seeing, I did notice that the fender is pushed back a little bit. Both fenders on each side definitely need to be replaced. The hood is bent. You can't really see it on camera, but it's definitely gone. We're gonna have to get a new one of those, cut out the holes again. And while we're waiting for these parts, I guess, you know, winter season is like bulking season, but the car version where you just work on your car all winter until it's spring again. No time to waste here. We're gonna probably at some time take the car back to the interior shop, and once we do that, all the interior parts for the Supra are just ready to get thrown in. So we will go ahead and do that. That process should be very short. Get the car out of there, bring it back to the body shop, and then fix the rest of the damages. Now, doesn't this just suck a lot, right? It does. I had so many plans for this December. Now we're stuck with that. I'm just kidding. The Mustang is a great car. I just like to clown on it because it's not a Supra. Oh, and the seat. Supra seat. Had one of those bad boys taken out while it was in the interior shop. But let's get serious. What's really annoying though, after all the times this car has gotten painted, all of the times, this car was kept perfect. That's annoying because of how many times it's been painted. But besides that, you know, besides the $20,000+ spent in paint, I have learned a lesson that this car cannot be driven by anybody at night. The collision happened at literally, I'm not joking, 30, maybe 35 tops miles an hour on a really dark road. And those of you who have, you know, hit deers, you know that it's unavoidable. Yeah, it sucks. Enough talking, really, enough. Let's get to the body shop and show you what we're dealing with here.
The next day.
All right, hopping in the Mustang in the rain. Terrible idea. So the plan is we're gonna go visit the car, and I wanna show you guys the damages. I've already seen them, but I just went over this on the phone off camera, and it's looking like we're gonna need new fenders, but we're gonna try to repair the hood because the hood is custom cut, and also as well as that front bumper we were talking about, which I will show you, but we're gonna repair that as well, refiberglass, all of it. So here we go with the car finally. Obviously the front bumper is off. It is sitting right here, so you could see the most of the damage was right here, actually.
the impact hitting right here, and then all of these cracks is kind of a result of the impact on the left side of the bumper. And this might not look as bad as you think, but as you look at it, you could really notice how the whole thing just needs to be re-fiberglass. If you look right here, you can see that these are the deer streaks, like the deer blood over here. You can kind of see it in the light. Another point of impact right here. Then under the hood, the fender, you can see it doesn't line up right there. So this got pushed back. This part of the fender looks like something popped out, so it's almost like the impact, the deer hit here, and then it looks like maybe a screw under here got launched up somehow, creating this. It's hard to catch on camera, but creating that little thing right there. And then on the hood, it might look good at first glance, but if you, again, zoom up, you can see around over here, it has a dent, and that light is kind of taking away from it on camera. There's a big dent right there swooping up like that. So obviously something like that would cause fitment issues within the car. We have this wheel off because we're gonna put some JTSRacing decals on it while we're at it. And then the intercooler, I also have a stencil that says JTSRacing, which we're gonna put right here on the intercooler. So while we're waiting for everything else to just kind of be done and some parts to get in, the fenders, the hood to be fixed, the front bumper to be fixed, we're gonna send it to interior, get that figured out, and then send it right back to here. So the next video I post will be the interior being completely finished. I'm super excited about that. I pretty much showed you guys the basics in the shop there, but now we're outside of the shop, and I could kind of just once over everything because I didn't want to take up too much of their time as they're constantly working on the car. So that was just kind of a quick overview. But other than that, like I said, that's just the basics, and we pretty much just got that to wait for. The interior, as I said, video coming very soon. And then after that, you know, it's gonna be spring in no time. Gonna come back twice as hard with the videos. Gonna make videos now with this car in the Mustang. I know not many of you like this car, but come on, this car is freaking cool. Even in traffic, like, come on, listen to this car. She's a fun grocery getter. You know what I could do in this car, but I can't with the Supra? I mean, like, technically I could shift the Supra. It's not the same. I mean, it's a drag racing automatic, so it's not like I'm in like a boring automatic per se. Like, it's for speed, you know? Also, about this car, kind of ironic that I'm talking so good about it. I mean, I'm really emotionally attached to this Mustang, but I saw this, a Skyline, a non-turbo automatic Skyline for sale, a 4-door one, and it was like in pristine condition for $20K. It was a Florida car, and I would love to have something like that, like a JDM car, like not for speed, obviously, it's a non-turbo automatic, but as a daily driver, I mean, I feel like that's not too bad of a price for an R34 Skyline, 20 grand. Again, non-turbo automatic, that explains it. I don't know, let me know if you guys would want to see something like that on the channel instead of the Mustang, or if you like the mix of JDM and muscle. Would you guys get bored if it was just JDM, or do you like the Mustang? Let me know in the comments below, because I don't want to get rid of this car, but I got a sweet spot for R34 Skylines, like, and the R32s. So yes, that's coming from a Supra owner. I know Supra's still on top for me personally. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and yeah, see you in the next video.
All right, y'all, ready, Colt? Gaby baby. Wrapping my car around a tree 'cause she ruined my perception of love. Flying down the road doing 130, gonna crash, my feelings gone. Wrapping my car around a tree, I'm gonna die slowly in the snow. All my